everyone. Today we'll be going through our CN Lab 8 task where we studied about wireless network configurations and the net. The task 1 was related to the wireless network configuration where I'll be running you guys through the task step by step. The first task, as stated, says to change the network of the wireless router according to our student ID and name. So let's go on to the packet tracer for this. Here I've maintained a document as well as my topology has already been set up, and I'll just be running you guys through this. Okay, so first I set up the topology. Then the first thing I did was open the wireless routers here, setup, GUI, setup, and assign it an IP address of 192.168.1.1, a subnet mask. Turn on the DHCP setting so that my wireless router can assign the IP addresses to the end devices connected to it automatically. Secondly, I assigned it the starting IP address that we do in DHCP. Also assigned a DNS static address that is a DNS server of the DNS server that is connected to the switch here. Then after the setup of IP configuration of the wireless router, I dynamically assign the configurations to my PCs like this. You can see. Our DHCP request was successful, and we've been assigned the IP address as well as the default gateway that will be our wireless router, and the DNS server has also been assigned. Now, the first task was to change the network of the wireless router to the student ID and name. So we'll go into the GUI, set up our wireless router name, SSID, according to our roll number. That was K230594, and my name Maham, and then enabled the SSID broadcast. And then the second step that we had to do was to set up the wireless network, is to set the key. Since we have turned on the SSID, and now the second task is to set the key while connecting the wireless router with the end devices. The wireless router has been connected to the end devices, as you can already see that. The second thing we had to do was to assign the wireless router a key in the wireless setting. That I have already done and maintained a document of it. Then what we had to do was we had to this was not previously connected to the wireless router. As you can see कि wireless connection जो build हुआ है, that has been built through, if I zoomed in a little, it was shown something. We went onto the PC's desktop, something like this was displayed to us, and then I had to connect to it, and then it asked me for my web key that was that I previously set up in my wireless connection. That is basically for the security purpose of the wireless connection setup, ताकि कोई भी आपके राउटर से कनेक्ट ना कर सके. Similarly, you can see that we have successfully connected to the access point, and उसके बाद ही ये connection जो wireless router से build होता है वो ऐसे show होता है. Then we move on. Similarly for the smartphone, हमने इसकी configuration ऐसे set की थी, and web address इसको provide किया, web key provide की थी जो हमने अपने wireless router में set की हुई थी. And similarly for all the other devices we did the same thing. I've also mentioned that in my Word document. Now the third task was to perform the secure communication on switch 0 and router 0. What does switch communication means? That we have already studied in the previous labs. That is, we had to build a SSH connection that ensures encryption of your password and does not let टेलनेट के थ्रू हम पासवर्ड सेट करते थे एंड इंक्रिप्शन ऑफ उस पासवर्ड के लिए वी यूज टू सेट अप द SSH connection. So similarly for the secure communication on switch 0 and router 0, we and we had to test it through PC 0 also. Firstly, what we did was went on to the switch 0, set up entered the SSH command that we had already discussed in the previous labs, so I'll not be repeating it here again. Similarly, did it for router 0, and then to test that whether our SSH has been set up properly or not, we went on to the PC 0 and started the ping command first to test the connection firstly. Then secondly, since the packet you can see are successfully sent, what I did was enter the SSH command, that is ssh-l admin 192.168.1.4. that is my switch IP address that I assigned to my switch in my switch configuration. Then since after entering the password it has allowed me to enter the switch key configuration mode, that means that we have successfully integrated SSH key command in it. Warna it would have showed us an error. Similarly, we entered the IP address of our router 192.168.1.2 and we have entered the configuration mode for it. Now the fourth part was sending mails from the wireless connection to the LAN using by creating different domains. What we did was created a हमने domain setup करना सीखा था previous labs में कि DNS server में हम domains कैसे setup करते हैं, right? So what we did here was entered two domain name, that is a lanuser.com and wirelessuser.com, right? That is कि wireless network से connected एक PC आपके PC number 2 that is connected to switch 0 आपके उस पर रिक्वेस्ट भेज रहा होगा. Okay, so for that we have already discussed in previous labs कि हम कैसे भेजते हैं mail to another PC. I did the similar thing. I set it up the usernames in the DNS mail server. They opened the email and DNS services, and then for PC1 and PC2 मैंने दोनों के अंदर configurations कर दी अपने emails की, and then I composed an email, and as you can see the email from PC1 to PC2 the mail has been sent successfully to the LAN user. Okay, now it has been received, as you can see ये भी दिखा दिया. And then last thing was to hit the web browser using CNAME. So for that what I did was entered one more record under the CNAME type. Here CNAME का बनाने के लिए we had to change the type to CNAME, and then from our smart phone I entered the lab.nu that I had set up as the name, and host name जो था मैंने www.lab.nu.edu.pk सेट किया था. And then the last part was to show the HTTP and HTTPS packets movement by taking screenshot. What I did was एक PC से PC0 for example मैंने उससे जो है web browser को login किया, and then I filtered out the as you can see कि event list में मैंने filter किया हुआ है HTTP and HTTPS that only allows me to see my HTTP and HTTPS packets. So I sent a browser request, and like this my packets were available for HTTP. I typed in HTTP in the browser search, and for HTTPS I typed in HTTPS in the request. Okay, and here as you can see the client HTTP client receives a HTTP reply from the server in the 7th layer. So this was it for task number 1. We'll move to task number 2 now.